Gonna be honest with you, it's probably gonna be more of a gush session. I mean, now that you know that, don't piss off just yet. Stick around for the sake of feeding the machine that is that YouTube algorithm, but I'm just saying, that was a bloody good time. So Evil Dead Rise is a new Evil Dead film. It has Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi as producers, but Lee Cronin directed this one. There's this family in this really crickety, creepy apartment, which is a great setting for a movie like this. One of them finds this creepy book. They're like, hey, Book of the Dead. Sounds great. Then, well, the blood hits the fan. Now, when I saw a trailer for this one, people seemed really excited, and I was like, it seems like just another horror movie. Another demon possessing people, has that really dank, dark, pick your Blumhouse picture. It kind of looked like that, but make no mistake, they saved all the great Raimi-ish flavor for the film. And that was amazing to see. I'm not saying in that nostalgia bait kind of way, though it is nostalgic to see that for this world, absolutely. It also does have some fun nods to Evil Dead, but it doesn't rely on that. What I'm talking about is some of the camera work parts in here. I was like, are you sure Raimi didn't direct this? The title segment for Evil Dead Rise itself, I was like, are you sure Raimi didn't direct this? If not for continuity's sake, just for the sake of enjoyment and fun while watching the movie, completely worked for me. And I thought everyone in the movie did a great job. Lily Sullivan's essentially the hero of this film. She's the cool aunt who's forced into this situation to try to get her nieces and nephews out of this situation because, well, their mom has died and become big evil. The kids were great in this movie, to the point where I want to be like, does the studio cover the therapy bills? Just asking. It just seems important to ask that. But Alyssa Sutherland as dead possessed demon mom was the film. Yeah, being an effective demon like this is not just about contorting or floating or screaming, but being vile and mean enough to say the meanest things to the people in the room, knowing it cuts that deep.
Mom? Mommy's with the maggots now.
That's her. I'm gonna be honest with you. There were moments in here I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at the movie. I was laughing because the demon, she was having such a good time, I couldn't help but have a good time. Before you go out there being like, oh, Jeremy said it was a comedy, let's do it. And you yourself find yourself in a therapy session blaming me for that. I'm not saying it's a comedy. I'm not even saying the movie's funny. I'm saying when there are characters and actors on screen having a good time, I find it infectious, and I'm likely to have a good time. I guess that also translates to demons tormenting an entire family. I don't know what to say. Or maybe I'm not Jeremy anymore. Maybe Jeremy's with the maggots now. She's a demon that checks all the boxes. Playful, frightening, sinister, scary. Not relying on jump scares. I can't think of a jump scare in this entire thing. I'm just saying she was such a fucking asshole in the movie. Couldn't help but enjoy myself. There's a psychological warfare element when tormenting a family when it comes to a demon doing that. I think a lot of horror movies just kind of skip past that part. They're like, all right, let's get to the jump scares. This movie doesn't. It plays it smart. It does it effective. It does what it does well. And yes, this movie's a complete and total bloodbath. Absolutely. If you got to the end of Dead Alive and you were like, that was a good time, I'm sure you'll love it. If you enjoy measuring your on-screen blood volume, not in gallons, but elevators full, found a movie for you. Now, this movie's not going to be for everybody, absolutely, but if you're an Evil Dead fan, or generally speaking, a horror movie fan, this one stands out. I mean, with the camera work, the violence, I thought this movie was incredibly imaginative. The movie's not that long, it's an hour, 40 minutes, but there is a point where I was like, if it ends now, that would be great. It's still going, and it starts going on ridiculous. If the movie was 10 minutes shorter, I don't mind saying it would have been perfect. I didn't know what I expected from this movie, but what I got was the most enjoyable horror film I personally have experienced in years. This is a film that was crafted to be part of that annual Halloween horror movie bash that you have with your friends, and it's worth watching and worth buying on Blu-ray. All right, so Evil Dead Rise, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.